Over a year later, after Cyberpunk 2077 was released on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox, we finally got patch 1.5, which brings us the update for the next-gen consoles.
Listen, kid. If there's one thing I can tell you about this city, you either love it or want to burn it. No middle ground. Coming here is a crash course in the survival of the fittest, the greediest, the most vile, and most corrupted gonks.
See this badge? That means I can do whatever the fuck I want.
But behind the blinding lights and all of the rot, you might just discover a beauty that can only be found here. Night City is full of love, friendships, and family ties that run deeper than any cyberware eddies can buy.
Zapper dumples and filth. In some ways, Night City never changes.
The city's promise. Not everyone's buying it, but if you want to know for sure, you just need to try it for yourself.
Unfortunately, I'm not able to compare the old gen with the new gen because of the simple reason I don't have any old gen version anymore. On the PlayStation 5, I'm just able to play the trial version at the moment, and the Xbox Series X is already up to date to 1.5. That's why in this video we're just focusing on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. But even without comparing the PlayStation 4 with the PlayStation 5 version or old gen and next gen, one thing is very clear. The picture quality, the overall quality from the picture has improved a lot, especially on the PlayStation 5. Back then when the game was released, the picture quality or the picture was very soft compared to the Xbox version on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 4 Pro, and also when you played the game on the PlayStation 5. This is resolved with the latest patch. Now we have a very sharp picture on the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5. During my whole testing, it was very hard for me to actually find a difference between PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X version. Not in the performance mode, not in the ray tracing mode, and I will talk about the ray tracing mode and why it is, in my opinion, useless a little bit later. But again, comparing the two versions, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, there is literally no difference. Not in resolution, not in shadow quality, not in anything. After I learned that there is no difference between the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X version, I focused on the performance mode and the ray tracing mode on the Xbox Series X. And again, it was very hard for me to spot a difference. What is worth to mention? Because, don't get me wrong, there are differences between ray tracing and the performance mode, but not as you may think. You will see a little bit difference in terms of the shadow quality, not even shadow quality, because quality is also good in the performance mode, the shadows looking different. And also in terms of lighting effects, the ray tracing mode offers a little bit of different lighting effects compared to the performance mode. And yes, I'm using again different or not better, because in my opinion it is not better. The performance mode has a very good picture quality, and in my opinion the ray tracing mode is not even worth to play. And the reason why I do not recommend to play the ray tracing mode on any next gen console is very simple. Just to have different lighting effects or different shadow details, and again I'm using different and not better because in my opinion it is not better, it just looks different. You have to play now the game in 30 FPS, and 30 FPS without any improvement in terms of picture quality, resolution, textures and so on, no thank you. Let's talk about frame rate. When I compared 60 and 30 FPS in this game, I found something very interesting. Neither the PlayStation 5 nor the Xbox Series X are offering stable 60 FPS. Especially the Xbox Series X is suffering from micro stuttering the whole time. It is minor, but it is noticeable. The PlayStation 5 version, on the other hand, is much better, but you will also experience drops or micro stuttering from time to time. But compared to the Xbox Series X, it is less and it feels different. Okay my friends, that's it for this very quick comparison video between the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, and again I'm very sorry that I can't compare it to the old gen, but what I will do is I will have a very close look on HDR, because I read already a couple of comments that after the 1.5 update HDR looks different. So make sure, if you're new to my channel, subscribe, like and stay tuned, because while you're watching this video I'm already working on my next one. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.